Hi, I'm Brad Rourke, and I'm the president and CEO of Scottie Resources. Scottie Resources is a exploration company situated in northwest British Columbia in an area known as the Golden Triangle. We are dominantly looking for silver and gold, gold or silver, I should say, and having a lot of success with the drill bit thus far.
That you are. I thought you were coming back on the show this week to say, I told you so, Matt, because you said you had something better news coming through, and the market seems to agree with you. Quite the headline. What can you tell us?
Well, this coincides where we had some other high grade up in that new north extension of what we explored this year. So pretty consistent grades. We also extend the strike length of Blueberry now to just over 700 meters. So we've gone from 0 to about 700 meters in strike length and 225 meters of depth thus far. It's open in all directions and no indication. We just don't know. We've got a lot more exploring to do, but pretty exciting. 78% of our holes are coming up with marketable gold along that contact, which is just a theory 12 months ago for us. So we're excited.
Well, what do you mean by what do you mean by marketable gold? Because obviously the numbers that most retail would go for is like 34.6 grams over nearly 12 meters. I'm excited off the back of what we talked about last time around, where 7.5 meters of 14.5 grams gold. You're consistently hitting these high grade zones, but what's marketable mean for you?
We use 7 grams.
Right. Okay.
And if you look at our news releases, they're pretty much 30 grams and above. And we certainly have others that we don't put out there, and we'll have that in our MD&A. But, what other people would be promoting, we're just not trying to create a bunch of noise about it. But, we're seeing, gold that mining company go, oh, you wouldn't leave that there. So
right, okay. I think we've talked to our investors and subscribers, etc. You need at least 4 grams to go underground in Canada. So you're well over that in terms of that 7 gram cutoff.
Oh, yes, 100%.
Right, okay. So what does this mean? Obviously, we had a great conversation last time around, right? And I think we should have a technical one, in a few weeks' time or a couple of months' time or something like this. But what does today's result tell you? I mean, is it better than what we talked about last time, or is it just more of what you expected to see?
Well, I mean, it's a boomer hole. So is it better? I don't want people to get caught up. Oh, it's a 400 gram meter hole. Oh, my gosh, am I happy? But if you look along that Blueberry, I should know this, but there's 10 100 gram meter holes. And the fact that they're all working together is even more exciting. Like I say, my phone hasn't stopped. 400 gram meter hole. It's a big hole. But in our minds, from internally, the last news release we did on Blueberry is our favorite hole, even though it's about a 200 gram meter hole, because it's pushing things down at depth. So we think, there's so much more that even in between all this stuff that we've drilled. So I think it's great because it puts eyeballs on the stock. But, that's really the purpose of it. And of course, I'll welcome all 400 gram meter holes for sure. I'm not downplaying it, but I think because it's working with so many other holes that are extraordinary, I think that makes it exciting. I mean, us as CEOs or the promoters of the companies, we always got to be super positive. But I mean, this is exceeding our expectations. Now and then we look at the stock market and you go, wow, today is a nice uptick for us today for sure. But we think there's a lot more value there to unlock and yeah, we're already planning 2022. We'll have a video out soon enough to explain people what Blueberry really means from our perspective and put it in a nice way and basically show where we're going to drill for 2022. I suspect most of our drilling will be on Blueberry this season.
Okay, yeah, well, yeah, if it's more of this, yeah, absolutely. We talked last time out about, how you're going to tackle, 2022. So I don't necessarily want to go there, but the thing that we perhaps didn't, talk about much was you've got a lot of players operating in and around there, right? And your deck talks about, some of the recent deals in the Golden Triangle, et cetera. I mean, obviously, yeah, eyes are going to be on you. Have you got the energy, inclination to move this thing forward yourselves? Do you think it's now, because you're starting to live with these headlines, is it now time to bring in a strategic partner? I mean, how do you play this?
Well, Matt, we kind of have a few strategic partners at the 10% level, where we had zero in 2019. I am in discussions with everybody that I'd want to be in discussions with. I think because of the transactions in the area, you're right. The area is getting a lot more credibility, especially in the last 18 months. Again, with Newcrest buying my one neighbor out, Tritium, for 3.5 billion, and then SCOT is just my neighbor to the south, and that's North America's next mine. So that's great for Scottie, and that's great for everybody else in the area. We're at the bottom of the market. We're not interested in selling anything as an entity right now. And, we've got a team, more importantly, and, it's hard to find good team. Well, we've built a great team and we know the area well. And, we're in no rush to get out of this. I think we still can find if this is standalone, and that's what our goal is. And, we haven't changed anything in our goals and how we're going to tackle them. So, 2022, if the market, at very least, we'll do 15,000 meters. But if I can get a little bit more appreciation in stock price, we have targeting that we can put 30,000 in. It's just kind of a game time decision right now, but we're just sticking to our knitting. We've planning 2022, and we'll have people up getting equipment ready in the next 5-6 weeks. What
did Mr. Sprott make of it all?
Well, I haven't actually talked to Sprott, Eric himself personally, but I was on the phone today with the organization, and so we'll see. I'm sure I'm going to Toronto next week, so we'll just kind of see how things go. I think there's no way he's going to be on. Obviously, we've done very well, and so I can't speak for Eric, but he's a busy man. He's putting money everywhere, and we're really a small position for him, even though he owns 13% of the company. That's we'll see. I'm sure those conversations are happening as we speak. So, like I say, I'll be in Toronto next week, and I might have a better idea than that. And then I also have 2 other 10% owners. Very happy. But they've been sticking with me for a couple of years now, and nice that, even though the market didn't care, that a lot of support emotionally and then technically and such. So I'm really blessed to have the partners we have, we still have money in the bank. We're not out raising money immediately, but we will have to, and so we're just kind of searching with our partners what the best course is there.
Okay, and obviously you're talking about Yamana Gold and a Swiss family office, the other two, significant shareholders there. I'm just obviously just very quickly, because I know you're getting phone calls every 5 seconds at the moment. Obviously, gold's moved in the market today. That's a kind of welcome sign for the gold market as a whole, developers especially, and maybe the trickle-down economics that may come to junior explorers too. So what's your take on that and where that's going?
Well, exactly right. Until, the bigger guys start moving, and they have. Nice. I'm a shareholder of Barrick, a very happy shareholder of Barrick, and then it has to trickle down to, we're the last guys to eat, right? But, what I see here with the nickel market overnight, where the LME just stopped everything, I just hope that just slows the paper trading on gold and silver, and then that could be the catalyst. I don't know, they're very powerful entities, but I see, juniors are just the most unloved sector, even as of today. It's been a great day for us. I'm not complaining, but, it hasn't trickled down yet, but I certainly believe it will. We're a fantastic exploration team, as there are other guys up there. And we've done this work and we're creating value. I think when we get recognized, and then everyone will be complaining, oh, I missed it, right? It hasn't started. Yeah, where there's a lot of value left to unlock for sure.
Well, I know you're, you've got places to be. Appreciate you coming on and telling us about it. Really nice headline, really nice result. Keep doing it, okay?
Oh, thanks, Matt. Good seeing you. Always appreciate your time.